that you have fainted, sir.
What the devil are you doing to me?
You fainted, sir.
Take your hands off.
Shall I run for a doctor?
It's nothing. Nothing at all. I'm frequently taken with spells.
Oh, sir, you must have dropped this.
Dropped what?
A dagger, sir. Isn't this your dagger? It's a beauty. Something for All Hallows Eve?
You know me? I've been here many times. I've sold this place as some of the finest pieces they have.
Tomorrow, sir. We're closed now. Sir, I told you we were closed.
Where's your master?
In the back, sir, but he can't be disturbed. He's going over figures.
Behind that door? Is that where he is?
I wouldn't know, sir. It's no use, sir. It's double barred. He always bars it when he's going over figures.
Going over figures? Or going over his stacks of gold?
I wish you'd be kind and go, sir. Believe me, nothing will bring him out.
Nothing? Oh, good of you to come out of your lairs.
Really, Mr. Markheim?
Be off with you. Off to whatever little nonsense you were off to.
Now, sir, will you tell me why you come here at this hour? Surely you know that I'm alone in my house and make a point of refusing business?
Well, you'd better not refuse my business.
Very well, Mr. Markheim, but you'll have to pay for that. And pay besides for a kind of manner that I regard in you today very strongly.
Nonsense. I'm no different today than any day.
What have you got under your cape?
What?
What is it you come to sell?
Not a thing.
Oh, don't worry, sir. We are alone here. You may speak out. Believe me, sir, I am the essence of discretion and ask no awkward questions. All I mean, Mr. Markheim, is that when a customer cannot look me in the eye, he has to pay for it.
Yes, indeed I know. You've built your fortune on that, haven't you? On years and years of underpaying poor devils like myself.
Mr. Markheim, you can give, as usual, a clear account of how you came into the possession of the object underneath your cape.
When I think of all the times I've seen that leer on your face.
All the times you brought these things from your uncle's cabinet? My, what a valuable collection he must have. And inexhaustible, I should say, wouldn't you? Almost as inexhaustible as all the fine houses one might steal from in London.
Sir, you are in error.
Oh?
In absolute error.
Really?
Yes. I have recently done remarkably well at the gaming table. I come now not to sell, but to buy.
Oh, well, Mr. Markheim. Really, sir, I do felicitate you.
Yes, I thought you would.
And now, what may I show you?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry I dropped the mate, but I'll gladly pay. It was £10, I believe.
How do you happen to be in here? Don't you know the place is closed?
I'm sorry, the door was open, and so I strolled in.
Well, stroll out.
That's all right, Mr. Markheim. I'll take care of this. Thank you, sir.
Not at all.
Good day, sir. And now, sir, what will it be? Mr. Markheim.
I seek a birthday present for a lady. I must present my little compliment at dinner tonight. And as you well know, a rich marriage is not a thing to be neglected. Good heavens. What's that?
A delightful old clock. It's called the murderer's clock, or time's revenge, because every hour there's another killing. Would you care for that, sir?
No clocks. I think I want no clocks.
Now, sir, how about a fine piece of glass? Now, there's a choice piece for a lady. A picture mirror, 15th century.
Mirror? For a birthday? Surely not.
Why not?
Oh, look at it. Look at yourself. Do you like to see yourself? Do you? Really see yourself? No. Nor I. Nor any.
Really, sir, you are in a difficult mood. Perhaps she could use a hand glass.
I ask you for a present, and you give me this hellish reminder of the years and sins, follies. Do you mean for me to look and examine my life?
Sir, I do think you should rest for a minute. You appear to be all of a fever.
You look. Examine your life and tell me, is it worth an instant more?
Really, sir, you must make your purchase and be off. Have you thought of a snuff box?
Tell me, sir, are you charitable? Are you pious? Are you scrupulous? Look here, see this dagger. Suppose the assassin's hand were hovering over you. What could you cry out? What could you possibly cry to be safe?
Really, sir, I'm forced to send for a constable.
Are you loved? No. Are you loving? No. I see you looking at your locked door. What are you thinking? Will you live long enough to get back to your great chest gorged with gold? Is that your question? Then may I give you a proper reply?
Oh.
Incredibly small, strangely nearer than in life. What if someone saw you through the window? You should have killed the servant. She'll come back. She'll tell. Run now. No, wait. 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 Is irrevocable. Go in the back. Get the money. Get the gold. Get it so you can marry her. You love her. Now you can marry her. Hurry. Hurry. Prison, see the gallows. Isn't love excuse enough? See the prison, the gallows, see the black coffin.
Winter weather's coming fast. And if I want my car to last, I'd better hurry and be wise. For now's the time to winterize. I'll get a change of oil and grease and buy some antifreeze.
And don't forget, whatever you do, check those important spark plugs, too.
Check the spark plugs?
Mm-hmm. And here's Rex Marshall. He'll tell you why you should check those spark plugs, too.
I sure will, Johnny Plug Check. You know, friends, the spark plugs are the very heart of your car's ignition system. And if they're worn out or if they're wrong for your car, you're liable to have real trouble, especially in the cold weather that's coming. But if your spark plugs are right, you'll get quicker, surer starts every time. And your engine will give you better all-round winter performance. So why don't you pay a quick visit soon to your Autolite spark plug dealer and let him check those spark plugs for you. You know, he's an acknowledged expert on cleaning and adjustment, and if replacements are needed, he'll recommend ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs. For example, the Autolite resistor type. You know, this great spark plug development was brought about after years of research by Autolite engineers working closely with the staffs of leading car manufacturers. The built-in Autolite resistor eliminates nearly all of the burning, harmful part of the spark and permits a wider gap, which gives us such extra benefits as double spark plug life, smoother engine performance, and quicker starts. And you know, the Autolite resistor type spark plug is just one of a complete line of ignition-engineered Autolite spark plugs designed for every use. So before winter comes, why don't you pay a visit to your neighborhood Autolite spark plug dealer and have those spark plugs checked. You'll find him wherever you see this sign, or simply call Western Union and ask Operator 25 for his location. Well, we took care of Johnny Plugcheck's friend, and there he goes, all set to plunge headlong into the winter weather.
Now in winter snow and ice, I'm glad that I took his advice.
So winterize right now, please do. And check those important spark plugs, too.
And now, the second act of All Hallows Eve, starring Franchot Tone.
What do you want? Be gone with you! Off now, off! All right. Rascals. What is it?
Something for All Hallows Eve.
How long have you been out there looking in?
Not long, sir.
How long? Since I came in?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What did you see?
You, sir?
Is that all? You didn't see anybody else?
Oh, no, sir. And even if we had, sir, we wouldn't tell.
Wouldn't tell what?
Wouldn't tell what we saw. Something for All Hallows Eve?
Here.
Something for my brothers? Hallows Eve is the time for singing witches' songs.
Why don't I feel a tremor of penitence? Why no remorse?
Is it leaves falling on the roof?
You're not alone. Sir, you're not alone. There's someone behind you. No, the other way. Then it must be upstairs. Or is it in the front? Is it the dead man getting to his leg?
Nature plays me a trick. What if the whole house falls? What if the solid walls become transparent?
Did you see it all? You little devils, you saw it all the time. And you called the constable. Here, you fiends, take this. Take this!
Mr. Markheim, there's someone in the shop. Mr. Markheim, don't you hear the footsteps in the shop?
You called me?
We're taking some money, I believe. I should warn you that the maid has left her sweetheart earlier than usual. She will soon be here.
That tea's cold.
No matter. Mr. Markheim, if you be found in this house, I need not answer for the consequences.
You know me.
You have long been a favorite of mine. I have long observed you.
Who are you?
A friend of yours. An admirer. And now I wish to help you.
But you don't know me.
I know you to the soul.
I don't even know myself. My life is but a slander to myself. I live to belie myself. Actually, I hate evil. Look me in the face. Can't you see in me the clear writing of conscience? Can't you see me for what I am? An unwilling sinner.
Ah, the servant delays, looking in the windows, but still she moves nearer. And remember, it is as though the gallows itself was trudging towards you through the holiday streets. Shall I help you up? Shall I help you pack up your gold and escape?
At what price?
No price. I'll offer this service so simply as a gift.
No, wait. I know who you are. I will take nothing at your hands. I will not commit myself to evil.
Evil for which I live consists not of action, but of character. The bad man is dear to me, not the bad act. It isn't because you have killed a man that I want to help you. It's because you are Markheim, and that is why I want to help you escape.
This is my last crime. From this, I've learned a momentous lesson. Today, from this deed, I plucked not only riches, but warning. Today, I shall no longer be driven by poverty. I shall be married and respected and live my life in godliness. Well, why do you laugh at me? Can't you see that from now on I'm a changed man? These hands will become the agents of good. My heart will at last be at peace.
Markheim, in all the years that you have been in this earth, I have watched you steadily fall.
Don't block my way. I've killed once, I'll kill again.
15 years ago, you would have shuddered at the idea of a theft. 3 years ago, you would have blenched at the name of murder. Downward, downward through the years, in every part of you, all of you goes with a looser rein. Therefore, content yourself with what you are. For you will never change.
No, I will. Only let me out of here. I'll change.
That's the maid. Do you remember? I forewarned you. And now, you let her in. And after you've let her in, you will kill her very quietly, as you killed her master. Kill her.
I'm going to change.
Remember, you are committed to evil. You are no longer free to act.
But that is the last evil deed of my life.
Never. You are at the beck of temptation. You belong to me. You belong to me without power or will. Open the door, Markheim. Let the maid in quietly. Then let her turn quietly. And then kill her quietly.
What is it, sir? What would you, sir?
Go for the police. I killed your master.
So we come to the end of another story of suspense brought to you by Autolite. Tonight our story was entitled All Hallows Eve, from the story Markheim by Robert Louis Stevenson. In just a moment I'll tell you something about our next suspense story. But first I'd like to point out something particularly interesting to you drivers. When you need a new seal beam headlight for your car, you want to be very sure you get one that can take it if it's broken from stones, shot up from the road, or other causes. Now, you know, when you take an ordinary seal beam unit and puncture it as a flying stone might do, you'll see that the light burns out, and it's useless to you. But do the same thing to an Autolite bullseye seal beam headlight, and it continues to burn, giving you added protection. Well, the Autolite bullseye seal beam headlight gives you further protection. It puts more light on the road by concentrating the stray reflected light and adding it to the main driving beam. So when you need a new sealed beam unit for your car, just look for this box. Inside, you'll find the Autolite bullseye sealed beam headlight. And this is the one, the white bright headlight, that gives you increased visibility, that promotes greater safety on the highway, and it's made to fit every make of car. Remember, won't you? From bumper to headlight, You're always right with Autolite. Next week, Suspense is relinquishing its time in order that you may receive the election returns. 2 weeks from tonight, our story will be The Moving Target, a story based on a recent true incident at the Olympic Games. A story well calculated to keep you in suspense.
Laugh with Amos and Andy on the CBS television network.